This is my ghetto top-down setup. So we're going with today. What can I put with this? This is a problem right here. Maybe on top of this. Will that work? Okay, does that sound okay? This is really, really ghetto. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So I teased in my last video I was going to buy what I believe to be kind of my craziest camera purchase yet. It is here. It's in this box, and so I'm going to unbox it, which is probably unnecessary, over dramatic, and probably annoying, because who cares about unboxing? But I'll tell you, let's just unbox it, and we'll go from there. And as I'm looking around, I realize my knife is missing. So what can we find today to cut this with? Here we go. Handy dandy Allen key. We'll do this. Let's see here. All right. So some of you guys might have guessed, this is bouncing around, that part of making it a dumb purchase is its price. It also has limitations. You can probably tell by this box right here, this guy, that it's my favorite brand that I keep getting rid of. In this box, you guys know what this is. It's always Leica. So this is a used camera. We're going to see how used it is. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let's see. Now, before I open this real quick, I got to tell you guys, my attraction to this camera, I've had it, like, I've wanted one for a long time. It actually started with a friend of mine that has a camera similar to this. And I saw some of the photos, and I'm like, once you see it, like, I couldn't unsee it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it infected my brain, the tonality and the clarity and the just organicness of it. And I've always resisted it because it's so restricted that I just can't come to terms with it. But I'm going to do it because I think with, you know, I had the Olympus stuff, I had this Fuji now. I think with those cameras, this is a fantastic way to do this and still have another option. So without further ado, this is the Leica Q2 Monochrome. So why the Leica Q2? The Leica Q2 Monochrome, and why not the M11 or M246 or M10 Monochrome? Candidly, it's because I don't think I'm going to dive super heavy, at least I say this now, into the Leica system, because I've had like 4 M cameras, and I realize, like, for what I do with video and some sports stuff, like, they're not for me, or not for me as my main camera. And so the Q system is perfect because it has the lens attached into it already, and has autofocus as well. So it's kind of like in the middle. And so for me, this might be the best bang for the buck to get into something like this. But the monochrome thing is very interesting. I would have gone with like a K3 Mark III monochrome, but then I have to buy Pentax lenses. It's APS-C sensor. I think I'd rather have full frame. So yeah, all that. All right. Like a box, you guys are familiar with that, and we'll lay this down for the top-down shot, even though this is like the worst top-down shot ever. And we'll open this up. I guess I have to do this. Box is right here. Open that up in a second. In this tray right here, looks like we have all the different goodies. So we got the Leica battery, which I'll need here in a second. Charging cords for Europe. Just a bunch of different charging cords. The charging brick is here, so we'll need that probably shortly. We'll take that out. Lens cap or lens shades on lens hood. Could think of the name. Probably not use this, I'll be honest with you guys. Probably throw a lens filter on it and keep it compact and small. So that's what's in that box. Inside of this box, it's just pamphlets and stuff like that. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's put that off to the side. Bring this bad boy right in here. This thing's probably bouncing around like crazy. And we're opening this up. There's the camera in the box. Let's see here. Let's put this off to the side. And yeah, put the battery in it. And here it is. Now, this was rated a 9 on B&H Photo. It said it has some scuffs and wear marks. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't see anything. This actually looks perfect. A little dust, there's no scuff marks on the top of the body. Lens looks super clean. Yeah, I'll take this beauty ring off. There's no issues with this thing. I don't know why this thing was rated a 9 and not a 10. Oop, maybe it was right there. Maybe one little scuff right there. But that's underneath the ring, so I don't even know how it would get there. Can't even see it. Yeah, Leica Q2 Monochrome. So this 28mm lens is great. You can obviously crop with it, and then when you do a monochrome sensor and there's no color array filter on top of the sensor, it's even sharper. The tonality, it's just organic, more organic. It seems very clean. So yeah, guys, like I picked up this Leica Q2 Monochrome, and it's the limitation of 28mm. It's not really a great focusing camera. It's got the ability to do some macro, but it's just that black and white only, 28 fixed. I wouldn't say pocketable, because if you compare it to my X-T5, it's pretty similar in size, but you could definitely, you know, throw this into like a jacket pocket if you had to. But I just look forward to like shooting black and white with that tonality, and you know, just having that organic look. It's a camera you can't really justify. I'll be honest with you. It's why I haven't bought it for like 2 years. I've had it in my cart for in and out for 2 years, and you just can't justify it. It doesn't make any sense to buy a camera like this. Why would you go buy a fixed lens, black and white only, expensive camera? That's not true Leica in the respect that it's not the rangefinder. It just, on paper, doesn't make a lot of sense, but I've wanted this for a while, and so we're going to give this a rip, and I'll come back with some photos. Maybe I'll put some photos at the end of this video that I take before editing. Yeah, here's some photos from this camera, first shots. Just snapshots, don't judge me. Just first snapshots. All right.